Hey, how's it going, Cat Army? FSUA Gaming back officially from college. Yes, I finally get a semester off. That means I'm doing more Airsoft videos and custom builds once again for you guys. So anyways, today I got my own personal gun. This is my Retro Arms SPR build. Now I was doing some stress testing and I was testing out some different pistons, and yeah, this one officially finally broke after doing a lot of rounds through it, and I mean a lot of abuse. So shout out to the real deal for making a wonderful piston, because this thing's an absolute unit. And anyways, we're gonna change out the pistons, we're gonna replace it, and we're gonna get it running again, and I'm gonna record it so you guys can see the whole process. Anyways, let's get right on into the video. And as you can see right here, I'm just popping open up the gearbox shell. But as you can see, of course, with my luck, one of the parts was stuck to the other side of the gearbox shell. So the template plate was, didn't want to release from the other side. So I had to kind of touch it a little bit and let it fall down. But yeah, soon enough, once you get the gearbox open, you can see that, everything looks fine. I was expecting to see maybe like some more plastic shavings in the gearbox, but actually everything did pretty good. So as you can see, it did fracture towards the back of the first pickup tooth, but that is definitely due more to the part that this wasn't AOE corrected 100%. Now the piston itself is AOE corrected for the pickup tooth and everything, but it wasn't set at the 12 o'clock position. But that's what I'm going to do to this new piston when installing it, just so you guys can see how to install piston correctly if you're going for like a long-term use for this one. Of course, for me, this was just a drop-in stress test. I just wanted to see how much rounds it can go through, and this one definitely lasted about more than 10,000 rounds, I'd say, of just intense abuse, so which is really impressive for what I did to it. So pretty much what you guys are seeing coming up is I'm just doing some shimming. So shimming's super important when you guys are trying to build a high-end airsoft gun, or even just an airsoft gun that's reliable. Pretty much essentially what shimming is you want the minimum amount of play between the gears while still letting them freely spin. I personally use bevel to pinion method, which is shimming the bevel gear, which is what I'm touching right now, to the pinion gear of the motor. That way it generates as much energy as possible, and it transfers those energies really good without having as much resistance, as like stock gears. And as you guys are going to see, when I do shoot this gun, it's going to sound super buttery smooth and super quiet as well.
First off,
and now, since all the bottom part of the gearbox is done, shimmed, relubed, and cleaned up, we're ready to move on to the top part of the gun with the compression. Alrighty, so I'm doing the AOE correcting part of the portion now. So pretty much I'm pushing on the back of the piston to simulate, it goes under tension. And I'm seeing where exactly I would need to get the piston to be at a 12 o'clock position. So you see right there, it's perfect. It's almost perpendicular to each other, which is where you want it to be. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, now we got the piston. Now in order to fix angle engagement with washers, we need to put them on there. So you can see I have a flat head on the bottom. Some of you guys might have it on the top of your piston head, but nonetheless, it's pretty much the same theory. So as you can see, I'm just unscrewing it while holding the piston head on, and through the piston head, that's where I'm going to put some of the washers there. Alrighty, so you guys can pretty much see right here, I'm just unscrewing the top part of the piston head. I did change it out, by the way, but as you see, just essentially I'm just throwing the washers right of the screw. For me, I put two, as one of, just with one, it was a little bit too, falling a little short. So with two, it's perfect. But just make sure if you're using like servo pads or anything like that to correct your AOB, you need to push on the back of your piston regardless. That way you can see what it's going to look like, since it will change just a little bit when the spring's pushing the piston in, you know. So this is the best way to be able to really gauge of what it'll look like when it's under tension. And as you see in my case, it's pretty good. Right on the 12 o'clock position, which is right where we want it. So now we're just going to reinstall everything, put it together, and we're going to cross our fingers and hope it shoots good. AOE as well. It's 30. Hey, how's it going, Cat Army? FSUA Gaming here again. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of this video. Let me know what you guys think of my personal build. I know it has its little quirks, but it's a personal build. But on a little side note, since I am doing airsoft videos again, that also means my custom airsoft store is opening back up for business since I got the time again. Yes. Now that means any custom builds, any custom build requests, please let me know in the comments below, or you can email me, contact me on Facebook, which is all going to be listed in my description, as well as my Instagram as well. Almost forgot that one. But I also have now an airsoft gun line. Yes, it is true. Airsoft guns that I have personally touched, built, and I'm going to be making videos on them, and you guys can buy them. And all my guns that I'm going to be making the videos on comes with a 3-month warranty, and that is the same thing with any custom builds as well. So please, if you guys are interested, please comment down below. This is how I'm going to be affording my college semester. So let's see if we're going to do good. Anyways, Cat Army, love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Peace.
Yeah, doggy! Welcome back to FSUA Gaming, folks. How y'all doing today? Today we're gonna be taking apart a big old gun right here. This one right here, its name is right here. The gun right here, its name is the big old gun. Now you see right there, there's the little gearbox doohickey. It ain't working, so just we're gonna make it work now. I'm gonna take out the big old screw. The size of it's big.